So, does this mean we're getting Disney villain movies now? Hello and welcome to my review of Maleficent. It is the live-action reimagining of Disney's classic Sleeping Beauty, and it stars Angelina Jolie as the titular character of Maleficent. It also stars Murdoch from the A-Team as King Stephen, and a bunch of other people that you really don't care about. Like I said before, the story is told from the perspective of Maleficent, and it was one of my biggest concerns that they would end up making her too good, and thus kind of taking away from the classic story of Sleeping Beauty as we knew it. I was expecting a Disney movie with a bit of fluff and not a lot of stuff in it. What I got instead was surprising, let's say. It was surprising. Angelina Jolie really carries the movie, and she plays her part so well that there are moments in the movie where the entire cinema was totally silent. Nobody was laughing, nobody was making snide comments. That was pin drop silence, and the audience was hanging on to her every last word. It was amazing. On that note, if you're one of those people who likes laughing during the cinema experience or talking during the cinema experience, I would like to say on behalf of everyone, stop that shit! It is not funny, it is not cool, it is not cute, and it is not okay. Please, just don't do it. Imagine how pissed off you'd be if someone else did that shit to you. Okay, I'm sorry, moving on from that. The plot of the movie is about a conflict between fairies and humans, with Maleficent thrown in the middle of it. I don't really want to talk too much about the plot because I don't want to spoil it. There are some moments in that are really good, especially this one particular scene where Angelina Jolie's acting is phenomenal. I watched the scene and I felt a genuine feeling of discomfort and unease, and that's a good thing because that scene was so dark. You know what I've been thinking though? Recently it feels like Disney movies are straight up borrowing villains from Game of Thrones. Seriously, I'm not kidding. For example, think about Frozen. Everybody is nice and Disney-like, except we have Prince Hans from the Southern Isles, who is straight up from the Game of Thrones and you just know it. This movie is no different. Everybody in the movie is the kind of character you would find in a Disney movie, and then we have a Mad King who is pretty much a Targaryen. That guy is crazy. The first act of the movie was my favorite, and I thought that it was very well done, very well filmed, and it ended on a surprisingly dark note, which I really enjoyed. The second act though, it was kind of where the movie lagged a bit because it had to go into the Sleeping Beauty canon. You know, it had to tell the same story but in a different way. And I felt like there were parts of it that didn't really make sense to me. I was sitting there thinking like, why did she do that? Why did she do that? Why did she say that? Why? Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just the inquisitive type, but there were things in there that I personally felt like they could have done better. Or maybe they were being held back because they had to play out the Sleeping Beauty story. Who knows? The third act got things back on track and it was okay again. It was not the best, I would say, but it was really alright. It could have gone a lot worse. It really could have. Overall, I liked the movie, and I liked the fact that they didn't really water it down for all the kids who would be watching it, because these days it feels like everything's watered down to make sure that those poor little kiddies don't feel sad or bad or actually have to deal with emotions on the negative spectrum of things, because God only knows what would happen to a kid if you tell them that there's darkness in this world. But thankfully this movie did not play around. There were dark moments, there were light moments, there were really tough scenes, and there were really fun scenes too. Everybody laughed, they all had a good time. I laughed a little bit. Overall, about Maleficent, pirate the thing. It's good, but it's not 120 rupiah worth of good. So, did you see Maleficent? Are you going to see it? Comment below and let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching my video. I hope you guys have a good day. And I'm sorry about there not being a video last week. I had tests, so I was up all night with these, hoping to get lucky. Maybe I pulled it off, maybe I didn't, who knows? I would prefer not to think about it and just watch movies. Anyway, have a nice day. Bye bye.